guys.
Hey guys, it's Mavzel. Today I'm starting up a new series on my channel. I have some things to talk about, and I guess driving around in the crew will, kind of allow me to have some footage behind what I'm talking about. So I am doing this live. I can look around and everything. I am playing the game live. Anyways, this isn't pre-recorded, is what I'm trying to say. So we're driving from San Francisco to Seattle today. Yeah, anyways, some things I wanted to talk about. So as you might have heard, I am restarting I'm rebuilding, rather, my LSPDFR game. GTA 5 on the PC. I'm completely rebuilding it, pretty much starting from scratch, and that can take a long time because I had over 100 mods on that easily, which isn't good. That can kill the stability of it. And you know, for anyone who has a console and they might be looking to get a PC, to, play any type of, or to mod any type of game like GTA 5, it's really not easy. It may look like it's a lot of fun, and it is once you're in the game, but it's setting it all up and, getting everything in place where you can keep it there, having it there without problems. It's really pretty bad. So you can see the Golden Gate Bridge off to the left now, and for whatever reason there's dirt coming up on the screen. But yeah, we'll see how long the drive is, and if I need to talk about more things, then maybe I'll either slow down, or I will, I'll either slow down, or I will continue the drive out. So it's a left turn up ahead. The camera mechanics in the crew are very stiff, but I love the fact that it has a giant map, so I think it's pretty good to drive around in. And we are going to be, it doesn't have stop on the road. Normally, even when there is a stop sign, it's gonna say stop on the road up ahead, but anyways, I guess they didn't paint that in. Paint that onto the road. But yeah. So I haven't really been feeling like making too many videos recently either. That's another thing. Even with GTA 4 and LCPDFR, it's all, it's all just modding in general. It's pretty overrated. I don't want to seem, I don't want to make it sound like a bad thing or anything, but there are definitely some negatives that in some cases outweigh the positives with modding games. And that can be like game instability, general things like that. You'll just be playing, take a certain call, and then if you don't do one thing right in the call, or maybe the person who made the call, made the mod that added the call out, maybe they didn't script something too well, or maybe they didn't do something too well, and your game loses stability because of it. So that is that. This series, it's not going to be for everyone, and I understand that, but sometimes it's just nice to, have a constant voice, or a constant, just something playing in the background. That's what I used to do with some people's live streams and some people's videos, just play them in the background while I'm doing one thing, or play them in the background while I'm just working on something. And that's what this series is going to be about, kinda. Maybe if I don't feel like making a video, or maybe if I just feel like making an extended video just rambling on about things, really this is going to be the series dedicated to that. And I think it's probably good that I have something like this on my channel, so I can get things off of my chest and let you guys know what's on my mind. Because I may not share every opinion that I have on LSPDFR videos, or on LCPDFR videos. I have been planning to make some LCPDFR videos for the people who wanted them. I just haven't really gotten around to it at this point, because I have been focused on getting my game back on GTA 5. I'm gonna overtake this guy. Yep, so again, it can be nice to... That's a cop ahead of me. It can be nice to have something playing in the background while you're working on something, or maybe while you're doing something, so that's what this series is going to be about. And yeah, again, it's just rambling, so I may repeat some stuff, but it's for the most part going to be kind of an uncut, just uncut video with just my opinions that I might not share in every other video. This guy is coming up behind me with a pretty nice car. I don't know if that's a player or not, though. Oh yeah, that is. Okay. So that is a player. My vehicle is also pretty heavily damaged, which is... I can't remember why that is. Probably someone who smashed into me. But that certainly didn't happen during or even before this recording. It probably happened in a game, and then it saved the damage of my car. Because it was like that when I loaded up this game, so... Yeah, and if I don't sound the happiest in my videos, you can kind of come to this series and maybe figure out why, if I don't say it directly in the video. Yeah, I mean, this is just the way that I talk normally. This is just the way that I am, talking like this with, you know, somewhat relaxed voice, at least. Wow, that guy just got run over. Anyways, yeah. I don't know. I don't... This isn't my favorite game by far, and, you know, it could be better. This is interesting. Sacramento. So we're probably, you know, halfway there at this point. Sacramento, California. Heard great things about that. Actually, this guy. This is also a player. Heard great things about the place. Never been there myself. They do leave some, well, as you could probably tell, they don't have every state in the crew. But it can be nice to kind of explore and drive around and things. That guy actually has the same car as me. It's just not customized as much. So, yeah, this is just somewhat of a ramble video. I don't have specific topics that I want to talk about, but maybe in future videos I might have those. This is more of just a uncut, you know. The only real processing that's gonna be done to this video is, you know, to the audio itself, my voice, to make it sound, you know, the way that it actually sounds in real life. Make sure it sounds good. So things are going good, I believe. Yeah, with the BCSO, it's, you know, it's, with the BCSO, it's really good and everything. Why did he just stop in the middle of the road? With the BCSO, the clan that I started up, you know, it's going pretty good, and I like that, but it's, you know, we could always have more people, and I think I'm going to pretty much permanently put the link to the, I'm going to put the link to the, what's it called? To the website of BCSO in the description. I'm going to do that with all of my videos. Not the older ones, but the newer videos that I put out. It's gonna have that. Maybe not immediately. I might have to, you know, update the description of the videos. I might forget it while I just posted the video, or while I'm, you know, getting the video up and trying to sort out the thumbnail and everything. Yeah, so I'm at, currently, while recording this, I'm at 117 subscribers, and so Danny, if you're watching this, I'm slowly creeping up on you. So watch your back. Just, I don't know. I don't expect anyone to really, get to this point. You know, this is going to be a ramble series. If you do have this on in the background or something, or if you are just, you know, watching the entire video because you're a dedicated subscriber. Regardless, if you got to this point in the video, then go down into the comments and type the word spaghetti. It doesn't matter if you misspell it. I just want to confuse the people who aren't going to watch the video. Not to point fingers or anything, but you know, I've seen my fair share of people, and I've done it myself, who just go to a video and don't watch the extent of it. They just type a nice comment and go on with their day. But yeah. I hate it when they do this. I can't even block. Okay. I couldn't get into a different lane there. And I'm going to have to get back into this lane anyways. Yeah, I was saying I hate it when they do that. It's almost like, whoa, reckless driver here. It's almost like they're coordinating that, you know, like I can't get over into a lane to overtake anyone or anything. I really just shredded my brakes right there, if I'm going to be realistic about this whatsoever. Take this rounded, sharp turn. Not so decently. There's a lot of Ford Explorers, like I'm not following, but there's a Ford Explorer in front of me, which is actually a common police car nowadays. There's a lot of them around. Actually, that's a Taurus, the red car. Yeah, those are some common cars that are used as police vehicles in some departments I've seen. Anyways, yeah, BCSO, we're still recruiting if you want to hop in. Rebuilding my LSPDFR game. What is that? What? Huh. Okay, yeah, rebuilding my LSPDFR game. Comment the word spaghetti. I've actually never seen animals in this game. That's interesting. Comment the word spaghetti if you got this far, to confuse people. And, you know, I'm also in part making this type of series and this kind of video style because in my patrol videos I'm going to start shortening them down. I don't think people really want to see a 30-minute video every single time. I mean, it can get a little exhausting even for me. Although I do love playing for a longer time, it's, you know, and then also things in game that those can start to, the game can start to lag if you played for too long, or if you have too many callouts going, or any number of reasons. It can. Modding is pretty unpredictable. That's something that really comes with the territory. You shouldn't really know what to expect, generally, when you mod a game for the first time, or even when you mod a game anytime. You know, it's all up to the mod makers, and it's also up to what your system can handle, and also depends on, you know, whether you installed it correctly. Maybe you didn't put a file where it should have been, and then, you know, something might not work in game, or any number of things could happen. Yeah. So, I'll try to keep talking without leaving many gaps in my sentences, but you know, I'll try, but there's no guarantee that I can just keep constantly talking. Especially with distractions, I get distracted pretty easily. Which isn't... What are they doing? Which isn't... it's not my... getting distracted easily isn't one of the things I'm most proud of. But, you know, it's, hard to overcome. The jaywalkers in California, they're all gonna just get run over eventually. Oh, actually, I think we're here. This is Seattle. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep, we've made it to Seattle, so I guess I'll drive around the northern Cascades, and kind of see what's going on. I've actually thought of making videos in the past, somewhat clickbait, you know, like, be in... No, this is a player behind me, no doubt about it. I've thought about making videos in the past somewhat clickbait, you know, like In the Crew, where I start out in Los Angeles and then I drive up to one of the snowy towns, and it's like, oh, driving from GTA 5, driving from Los Santos to, driving from, what is it, Los Santos to North Yankton. And I've also thought about, if I make Watch Dogs 2 videos, then, you know, well, I've thought about this in the past, because not many YouTubers still play Watch Dogs 2. But, you know, thinking about it, I was thinking there's one specific car that I have in mind that if you've played Watch Dogs 1 and if you've played Watch Dogs 2, even GTA 5 has it. In GTA 5 is the only place I know the name of it, but I think it's also in The Crew, and that's the one, you know, factor that I was thinking could tie all the games together. Like, I could make a video in GTA 5, then hop over to The Crew, drive over to San Francisco, and then, you know, make a video in San Francisco with Watch Dogs 2 there. And that would be interesting, I think. Kinda tying the games together, making it a little bit more realistic. I mean, realism is always what I went for. Always what I really strived for when making my videos, even on PS4. With the police computer videos, those I'm pretty proud of. Even just some of my patrols, you can really tell that I'm trying pretty hard to make it seem as if I'm either playing on PC or, you know, actually doing things in real life. Yeah. So I do start school pretty soon. I know some people are already back in school, but yeah, I start in September, so if you're wondering when that might happen, I'm going to try my hardest to make videos even more while I'm at school, actually. Not at school, but, you know, while I'm actively, still doing school, I'm going to try to, continue to make videos, and I'm going to try to put out even more videos. And I always say that, but, you know, things pop up and situations happen where it might not always be the easiest to make a video. And, you know, if I go a period of time without making a video, then it's nice to see that you guys understand. But yeah. Does this guy have his blinker on for turning? No, he doesn't. He's just braking a lot, so it confused me. For some reason, his amber, you know, turn signals are lighting up when he brakes. That doesn't make any sense, because mine don't do that. Yeah, so 117 subscribers. I'm slowly creeping up on Danny. That's the only person I can think of at the moment that's even close to where I am in YouTube standards. Or at least subscriber count. I don't know. You know, it's not that it matters to me. It's not that subscriber count really matters to me too much, but it's a motivating factor, you know, each time I get on YouTube, each time I see that my subscriber count has gone up, it's like, I'm actually excited to make a video now, you know, I feel like I'm doing good on YouTube, I feel like I might actually go somewhere, and it's at, you know, it's at these goals that I have for my channel, these goals that I have for my channel, I'm sorry, I just realized that tomorrow, the 17th, is actually the first time that I posted a video on my channel ever. That's when my 2 first public videos went up. So that'll be exactly a year, which is really, really cool. But also back to what I was saying, you know, like, what is that guy doing? What are they doing? Anyways, yeah, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, subscriber count. It's more of a motivating factor more than anything. It's not like I get sad if I see that it's not going up. It's just that if I see that it is going up, then it's like, oh, I actually feel like making a video now, which doesn't happen all the time, especially not for me. It can be hard to, or at least on PS4 it used to be pretty hard to come up with ideas for videos, you know. And I guess it is a little easier with the PC, because it's like, every time you play you don't know what you're going to get. I'm gonna overtake this guy. This gal, I don't know. But yeah. And so, I hope this is a nice little start to the series. I really don't have too much more to talk about, but I will be kind of updating the series and trying to make new and more videos in this series. Okay, like I was saying before my video clip saved, at the 30-minute mark, anyways, yeah, I may continue with the series if you like it, but, you know, getting things off of my chest, and, wow, the AI is absolutely terrible in this game, isn't it? Driving on the dirt and everything. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I may continue on with the series if you guys like it, and if you want to see more of it. I think it would be good for someone, you know, like I mentioned in the beginning, someone like me to have a series like this. I think it would be good to mention some things in this series which I might not in other series, you know, like LSPDFR or LCPDFR. So that is going to be it, and yeah, it's been Mobzell, and peace.